Nearly 8 weeks have passed since Decatur police shot and killed Steve Perkins in his front yard.
And it feels painfully obvious to say, but the weight of that loss is heaviest at home. News 19's Christine Killemeyer joins us now in the studio with his family story.
Lauren, Greg, the police shooting death of 39-year-old Stephen Clay Perkins reverberates far beyond Decatur and even the Tennessee Valley. It's inspired vigils, protests, and calls to action. And while the city, both its leaders and its residents, continues to wrestle with the fallout of his death, the Perkins family is left wounded and weary. But those who trust in the Lord will renew their strength, and few trust as much as Catrella Perkins. You can pray for anything, and if you believe, you will have it. Catrella Perkins used to pray for her future husband.
Like a family man, a man that loves God and goes to church. Like those were my main things.
And in 2013,
even before we got married, I knew
she found him.
That he was the one.
She met Steve at a friend's birthday dinner.
Like as soon as we met, like we clicked.
Their first date at Big Spring Park in Huntsville, the same place where he would propose. In 2016, they got married at Bethlehem Primitive Baptist Church in Hillsboro, where Steve grew up. He became a father to Catrella's daughter, Jada.
Never used the word stepdaughter, never.
The couple also welcomed a baby girl, Avani.
Oh, he was happy. I mean, he was excited. It was his first child. He was very excited.
They raised their family at a home on Ryan Drive, a quiet street in the southern part of Decatur.
We did everything we could, for the girls to make sure they were safe and taken care of. So just to have him stolen from us like that, it's heartbreaking.
On September 29th, just before 2 a.m., Decatur police shot Stephen Clay Perkins in front of his home. Officers were there at the request of a tow truck driver to repossess Steve's truck. The family argues they were at the wrong house. According to law enforcement, he died at the hospital.
The night it happened, I was at work. My neighbor texted me. That's how I found out.
Perkins family members and their attorneys have not seen any police body cam video from that night. Catrella won't watch her neighbor's surveillance videos of the shooting.
I don't want that picture to be the last picture that I see of him.
And their house is no longer her home.
My 7-year-old, she's taking it hard. So every time we go into the house and we see his belongings, I mean, she falls on the ground crying. So I don't think that we would ever be able to live there again because of what happened.
Catrella and her daughters are in counseling, but every day without Steve is a struggle, especially for Avani.
Because she doesn't quite understand, so all she knows is that she wants to die and go be with Daddy. That's what she says. I mean, and to hear her say that, that's like gut-wrenching. It's heartbreaking.
How do you keep your faith? You mentioned faith is such a huge part of not only your own personal journey, your relationship with your husband. Right. How do you maintain that through all of this?
Just my relationship with God. Without him, like, I don't even know how I'm standing. Like, with everything that's going on, it has to be the strength that comes from him.
She also finds strength in her support system and her community.
Everybody knew Steve.
A community
he never met a stranger.
That is also grappling with its grief.
Steve was a great guy. He helped my neighbors. That's why they love him the way they do, and that's why they show up, and that's why they speak out.
Nearly every day since his death, protesters have called on Decatur city leaders for transparency, answers, and justice.
When do we want it? Now!
Each demonstration, a demonstration for her.
Oh, that makes my heart smile. I mean, that lets me know there are some good people in the world despite of the evil ones that are out there.
Loved ones organized a Steve Perkins Fit and Fun Day, an event featuring fitness and fellowship.
He wanted to, open his own gym. That was the ultimate goal.
Steve could often be found at the gym, working out or training others, including his wife.
He was hard on me. I mean, he stayed on me, but he loved what he did, and he was passionate about changing people's lives.
The change he's now sparking goes far beyond the physical. And just like in the gym, Catrella knows it won't happen overnight.
I pray for patience, and I also pray for understanding.
For I know the plans I have for you. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope.
I can feel his presence, so that's definitely motivation for me to keep going, and my girls.
The Bible verses mentioned in this story have long been two of Catrella's favorites, Mark 11:24 and Jeremiah 29:11.
She hasn't been able to go back to work, but her girls are back in school. Her oldest daughter, Jada, plays basketball, just like Steve and Catrella. And the 14-year-old's teammates have been wearing hearts on their shoes with Steve's initials.